So, a female Doctor Who. Well, first thing, I don't mind. I really don't mind at all. Because if you look back at the whole history of Doctor Who, back when it was originally going to be cancelled, there were floating around ideas of, let's make a female Doctor. Now it got cancelled, and then when it was being brought back, the idea of a female Doctor Who had been floated about once again. And not only that, but throughout this entire run, really since Christopher Eccleston, the idea of a female Doctor Who has always been there. They've never done it. And I'm going to be a bit cynical and say that I think the reason they've done it is a bit of a ratings stunt. The Peter Capaldi series, from what I've been able to understand, hasn't been that very well received, and I think they were looking for something to change it up. I haven't watched Doctor Who since Matt Smith took over, and I occasionally watched it then. But the reason why I stopped watching Doctor Who was I just didn't find it interesting, and even now, I could sit and probably watch an episode of Doctor Who, but it wouldn't make me go, yes, I want to watch that week after week, continuously, religiously. Like, for example, tonight, Game of Thrones is starting. I will be watching that religiously. But other than that, people who are just, big fussing over this, for example, on the front page of the Daily Express, and female Doctor Who, are the BBC too PC? What's so wrong with having a female Doctor? This has already been well established within the lore that he has regenerated as a woman at least 2 or 3 times, according to the Doctor himself. It has been mentioned before. So, basically, who cares? It really, really doesn't matter the fact that, the Doctor is now a female. Because Time Lords themselves technically really don't have a gender, because of how their, regeneration works. But, that's whole, lore nonsense going into Doctor Who. We could be here hours discussing just the lore of Doctor Who and the whole Time Lord whatever. But yeah, it's a big hoo-ha over nothing. And if you are so bothered about this, then, don't watch it. If the stories are good and it turns out to be a good series, great. I don't know if I'll, tune back in and watch it. I don't know. Like I say, I've just lost interest in Doctor Who for really the past couple of years. I just haven't watched it. So, as a result, I don't care. And even if I was a fan, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. The first female Doctor. Doctor Who's been, the Doctor himself has mentioned, as I've stated in the past, he has regenerated as a woman before. So, even as a fan, I wouldn't really have a problem with that. So, it's a big issue over nothing, really, for those that are complaining about it. And, a bit of diversity never really hurts anyone. So, it's a big hoo-ha about nothing. At the end of the day,